Heddle's an attempt to solve a problem that I worry our government won't face up to. Nearly 2 million children in England alone speak another language at home, but there's no guidance, there's no support, there's no resources out there. Our schools, our classroom, our country are multilingual. Teachers need the tools and the equipment and the resources to adapt to that. This is where Heddle comes in. Our goal is to make sure that every teacher is confident teaching multilingual children. We've started in the UK, but actually in our first 6 months, we've found people joining us from 35 different countries. That speaks to the huge demand there is. So we work for teachers, particularly we work for that one teacher usually in each school who's responsible for multilingual children and their success. We get to try as much as we can. So in our early days, we ran courses, we produced guides to what to say when Ofsted comes, we produced cheat sheets for school leaders, we produced resources and work packs. We set up WhatsApp groups so teachers who were quite isolated actually, maybe one in each school, could just connect with each other and have a space to talk where they knew they wouldn't get sold to or persuaded of a certain approach. This is why we built Heddle and why we're still building Heddle, because it's never going to be finished. The needs of schools are too complex and too changing for us to ever rest on our laurels. It's not just about kind of producing a widget and giving it to teachers and saying, there you go. It's about working with them to understand how classrooms have changed now. For me, this is where the research and the enterprise side of things come together really productively. One of our first hires was a community manager, because having someone whose job it was just to talk to teachers, just to talk to school leaders, day in and day out, means that we're constantly refining and reworking what we do. So it really fits with how teachers are working and the challenges that they're facing. The support from the university has been phenomenal. I think I've always been entrepreneurial, but never really known what that means and never found a way to fit it with the things that I care about, which is basically languages and working with kids. There's some concrete things that have really helped as well, because I know for me and for a lot of people, it feels like a really big leap. So I did the ARC Accelerator, which is government funded, and that means it has real credibility inside the university as well. And that was followed on by a University Enterprise Fellowship. And the UEF was great, not because it brought huge amounts of time or money. It brought some, that was helpful, but it brought me into a community of other people trying to do the same thing. If anyone were tempted to give it a go, I would say just do it. There's loads of people who think the same way out there, and we really support each other. There's no reason that you don't have schools that are world-class with supporting multilingual learners, but we can only get there if we're working with teachers, with schools, with the university, and making sure that everything we do is just really focused on what makes a difference for kids and what makes a difference for the people teaching them.